Hello everyone, and welcome to Danomics. In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the functionality within the editing module. Let's get started. To access the editing module, we'll come to the central module selection drop-down menu and select editing. Once you're in this module, you'll have a automatically generated display that contains the input curves, the curves after modifications have been applied, and the final resulting curve. The editing module allows you to operate on a curve-by-curve basis. To choose the curve you wish to operate on, come to the curve family, where you'll have access to options like gamma ray, N-phi, PE, the resistivity curves, rho B, etc. Once you've selected a curve, you can then change a number of different attributes. For example, you can change the splicing order by selecting custom, and then selecting a different order of splicing for your well logs. You can choose whether or not to filter curves, and you can filter for all curves or curve by curve. For example, when we choose all curves, we could say, for example, 0 is less than or equal to curve, and curve less than or equal to 200. This would specify that we will filter our data down to samples that are greater than 0 and less than 200. We can also choose to null depth ranges. For example, let's say we did not believe that the high gamma ray values displayed here are actually correct. We could come in and filter the data over certain regions. So let's say we wanted to filter from 10,900 to 11,000. We'd simply type that range into the box, and we see that it nulls out that value. If we do this for all curves, the effects become more obvious. You also have the option to scale curves. Scaling curves allows you to set an intercept, which is the low value for the curve, and a gradient. For example, changing the gradient to 1.5 for my GRS shifts the curve to dramatically higher values. Changing the gradient to 0.8 shifts it to lower values. One thing that is unique about the curve editing module is that operations performed in this module only pertain to this well, even if applied to the key well. That's because these are operations that are meant to be done on a well-by-well basis. The final operation that you can perform is shifting on a either a file by file or curve by curve basis. If shifting file by file, you'll enter in the shift amounts for each file. In this case, there's only one file, so that doesn't matter. If shifting curve by curve, you'll apply a specific shift to each curve. You should use care when using curve by curve shifting to make sure that you're not changing the alignment of one curve and forgetting to change the alignment on others. If you have any questions about how to use the editing module's capabilities, please contact us at support@danomics.com. Thank you.